Gonna be a good matchup. Oh my god, they got everybody in here. I don't think I'm gonna win this series.
Look there at a sold-out crowd that's been whipped into a frenzy. It's Game 3 of the National League Division Series between the Chicago Cubs and the Cincinnati Reds. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
And you can see right there that these two teams have split the first two games of the series. So essentially, that makes this a three-game series. And that means that winning this game is huge.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next.
This is team not more of a contender in the season.
Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Cincinnati Reds.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. And now here's a look at Joe Maddon's lineup for the visiting Chicago Cubs. What's going to be the key for him today, Steve?
Well, I think you need to take advantage of balls up in the zone. And you could probably say that almost every day. But this is a great hitter's park. You get something to drive, they end up in the seats here.
Marcus Stroman will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. EK, what do you got?
Yeah, Matty. In his last start, he was pretty effective. Got the win and only allowed 2 runs. He's going to try and do that here again.
With a moment now, we'll give you a look at how the Reds align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, when you talk about one of the best arms in all of baseball, Josh Reddick absolutely possesses one of them. You just don't run on Reddick. We'll see if anybody tries in this one.
Ender Inciarte heads for the box, ready to lead this one off today.
Ender Inciarte.
First pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball 1 as we are underway here in Cincy.
Everything's good there. Did you do anything for New Year?
strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
Well, that may have been a borderline call right there, but you know what?
Caleb,
He's going to get those calls
Streets
sometimes.
are
There's big
coming
game
up
pitcher
there.
out
They
there. That
need
can
it.
certainly play into your favor.
I know. Big sigh of relief.
No offer on that one. Two
Finally
balls
did
and a
it.
strike.
It's quite a game 7. It was quite a series.
And
now
look
they need
out
to
as that
repeat.
runs in and gets him. And a very interesting start to this one.
Yeah, not really too many reasons why you'd ever intentionally want to hit the leadoff
How are you,
batter in the
Caleb? Happy
ballgame.
New Year.
Well, let's see how they decide to play it from here.
Has been a while.
Now to the plate, Neil Walker, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Now, and this is his power side from the left side. He's got quite a bit more pop in that bat, hitting left-handed.
Guys. Oh, well, that's pretty for sure.
Stroman comes set. First pitch on its way. First pitch is a breaking ball, taken down and away for ball 1. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Yeah, Joe has a little bit of a tough strike zone to figure out, guys. It's never too crazy in any one direction, but it's not always as consistent as some people would hope.
He's short, hit hard. Gloved by Bigger. On the first, and it's in time to get Walker as well. It's a double play.
Yep.
Well, I think he had a bit of a lapse in concentration to that last guy. But no such problems here. This is a perfect pitch with a runner on first base. He gets him to bounce right into the double play.
George Springer to come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
I hit more down the line.
Now the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men
I
out.
honestly don't think we're going to win this series because we just can't score.
Shot fouled over towards the coaching
Offense is
box.
so stale.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. 2-2 now. We're 2 away and the base is empty.
Boy, that's a good take there. I don't think I could have laid off that
What's up, Matty?
Just underway here in Cincinnati.
How are you today?
This is hit high and deep
Well,
out to
Springer
left.
called that one.
Myers
Oh,
racing
deep
back
left field. He
at
looks
the
up.
track, the wall.
Bam.
And
Cubs
this
strike
one is
first.
gone. A home run.
God, I needed this guy to do something useful.
A solo shot here to left. His first homer so far in the series, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
That did not look like a home run. That was going to be a warning track.
And this is what you expect when you make it to the postseason. I mean, you expect the
How big
guys
is
that
that the
carry you
NCR team
all
was on
year
base,
to
though?
keep on
Could've been
producing.
2-0.
And sure enough, he comes through again and delivers a no-doubter here.
That's a
In
See
now,
Buster Posey, that's what I
Posey,
need you to
as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Buster Posey.
I'm thinking about trade Buster Posey, believe it or not. Best catcher in the game, my foot.
And a strike called at the letters. Look high to me, but it's 0-1.
Well, it's so important to be able to strike first in a postseason game. Get that first run in, especially when you're the team playing on the road. Hopefully you can take a little life out of this big crowd.
My work schedule's back to normal.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
He's tracking that all the way across the plate, but that had too much sweep to it for him to think of swinging.
To short.
Yeah, the Mets swept
Throw
Arizona.
the first in plenty of time, and it's sound as your
They
time.
have
Cubs are on the board first, thanks to
shockingly
this
the
solo home
Diamondbacks
run.
didn't do much against them.
Home half of the first coming up from Great American Ballpark. And the Cubs have an early 1-0 lead.
All right, you're striking first.
For the moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one. Steve, how do they send these
Should watch
fans home
Bobby
happy here
Crosby.
today?
Well, how about come out here and just swing for the trees? This is a great hitter's park, and you might
I don't
need
know how
a
that's
throwing
relevant
out of
here.
your offense
Okay.
to give them a chance to win. So this is the place to do it.
Shelby Miller gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, he's got a
Hey,
career
dirtbag.
ERA just under 3.5. He's thrown some great ball games in his career,
Has to do
thrown
with
some
you
real
guys.
clunkers. Hopefully, for his sake, he throws well in this one.
Ray, you're 2 of your teams representing.
Now that we have a chance, let's take a look at the Cubs
They
alignment
have
on
Stroman
defense.
pitching, and they
It's
got
brought to us by
Jose Altuve.
Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, George Springer has so many.
This is the NLDS type
talents.
1-1.
He's basically a 5-tool player.
No.
Defensively, he
Delicious.
does so many things well, and it's allowed him
Made
to
it the
really
World Series
impact this
Division
ball
Day.
club.
Odubel Herrera comes
How
to
about
the plate to
Diamond
lead things
Dogs?
off here in the bottom half of the first. Sent on the ground out to
Odubel
second.
Herrera's very
Walker's
impressive.
got it, and
He's
he
got
retired
good
1
ground ball
away.
pitch. Usually he'll do that.
Batting
And
second.
that's what the two-seam fastball will do
Taking a
for
risk
you.
by putting Miller
Running
out there
away,
today.
not
Just think about
just
putting
the strikeouts.
Tropiano.
Here he gets him to hit it
But-
on the ground for an easy out.
Just in this case, I feel pretty good for Miller.
Stepping in, Corey Myers. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Hope you guys can hear me okay. Guarantee you they're probably going to tie it up at some point.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets
Yeah, they
it
got
with
your boy
the fastball.
Stroman.
Strike 1.
And you know,
Pitching.
I think these guys come into this game 3 feeling pretty darn good about where things stand. You know the old saying, you're going to take a split on the road if you can get it. So like we like to say, they got that home field advantage now. They've been a
boy.
pretty good team here all season long. So
Come on,
the
Springer. That's all you,
opportunity is
buddy.
definitely there.
And he will make the
Nod
play
1-1,
out
yeah.
there, and there are 2 away now.
Hey, there's
With
the bracket.
2 away now. Let's
Mets
have a
sweep
look
the
at our
Diamondbacks.
playoff tree.
The Yankees got a
And you
2-0
can
lead over
see
the Angels, which I
lying in wait
expected.
for the winner of this
A's and
series
Tigers
is
tied
the
1.
New
I think
York
they're playing
Mets.
game 3
They've
today.
already won their matchup, so they can do a little scouting from home.
The Yankees are probably going to be the team that makes it.
Xander Bogaerts
They
gets
are
his
ridiculous.
first cuts now. The bases are
Starting
empty,
rotation
and there are
against
2
ridiculous.
away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy
Bounced him
work a little
early.
bit.
You know, we got lucky with George Springer.
Chopped weakly to the left. Laurie with a bare-handed.
Oh my
play.
gosh,
He got
good job,
there,
Brett.
and he's
I
out.
need you to do that more.
Love it.
Takes just 4
That was a
pitches to
very
shut down
solid
the
first
Reds.
inning.
They still trail 1-0.
That is a very good first inning. I've already scored more runs than I have in the previous 2 games.
Cesar Gomez. will dig
Or, I'm
in
sorry,
now,
I'm
and
tied.
He's picked the wrong time of year for his bat to go silent.
Yeah, they got
one hit in the series
Bogarts,
so
they got
far for him.
Beltre,
He's gonna
they
have
got
to get
Greg
more out of his
Bird,
bat.
they got
He's gotta make sure he
Bautista,
doesn't press up
Josh
there, or
Reddick.
That average is going to continue to go south.
I don't know how this team wasn't more competitive through the regular season. Only time he'll make that play. Yeah, that means he'll make an error at some point in this game.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
This is a
He
big
wanted
game
to
3,
go after
man.
that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
Matty, please. You weren't passionate me. We just having fun. It was a GTA session.
This is line to left. Myers is
This
right
Reds team's
there
got
as
a
he
really
puts
good
it away,
defense.
No problem for the first down.
Well, that one looked
Like,
for all
especially
the
the left side of the infield,
sure
it's
thing
like
leading off the
impenetrable.
end. It was certainly hit hard enough, but evidently it was hit a little too hard. As
The
it
wild
winds
card
up
winner?
getting
Yeah,
flagged
played the
down,
wild card.
and that's just a
They,
tough
the
break.
Reds beat the Nationals in a one-game series.
Standing in now,
Or,
Ricky
in a one
Riley.
game.
As he will take strike one on the fastball here.
Stroman's now going to
to
be locked in.
And if you're not careful,
I got my
this
one
is the
run,
kind of guy
and now
that can run
Stroman's
off
just
6
gonna be
scoreless innings against you from
absolutely
here out.
locked
So
in.
that first inning run isn't something you can bank on holding up.
Fastball, and he's quickly
God,
in the
he's been
hole,
giving that to
0-2.
him
And I know
so
it's your
much.
first at-bat of the ball game, and you want to work the count a little, but those were 2 pretty good pitches to have a rip out.
I would have popped up if I still get those.
Down the third baseline. Beltre's there. Throw on to first.
I
two
almost
down.
beat that.
Well, with two
Yeah, I
strikes,
forgot
he's
who the
got
Mets
success
have
up there. Even on a curveball,
on their
that's a
rotation.
borderline strike. But he can only manage
I
to
shouldn't
get
have
this
swung
one
that.
off the end of his bat, and it winds up being a simple little ground out.
Here's the third
He
baseman,
looks
Brett
funny.
Lowry.
Since I
They
read
watch
he
a
does.
first pitch curveball drop in there.
He
for
really
strike
looks different
one.
in red than
And
he
you
does
know,
in blue.
I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of a plate.
There you go.
Line drive
Man,
to
I
left.
hope Lowry's
Oh,
going to
and
have a
he
good game.
bounces it.
With his blue
That one's
glove.
coming in fast, but it's going out faster. Does he
That blue
square this
glove,
one
though.
up or what? You bet he does.
All right, Motter, you're on the fence, man. I need you to do something spectacular.
Into the box, Taylor Mott. Line drive to center
That'll work.
field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Back-to-back hits. Stroman looking shaky early.
Just
How you doing,
when you
Super
thought
Speeder?
this inning was about over, back-to-back hits on
Yeah, don't worry, Ray. It's still
back-to-back
early.
pitches.
I'm sure he'll have an
You
error
can't let your guard
at some
down
point in
even
this
for a
game or not
second
make a
against
play.
these guys.
Shelby Miller gets a shot now
Oh,
with
it's a shame.
deuces all around. Two
God, I
on,
wish.
two out
I'm starting to
here
get to a
in
point where I
inning
hate
number
that
two.
pitchers hit now. I really do.
In there. No
There's really
ball
nothing
from
I'm going to be able to do with this.
Even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Such a wasted at bat, man. Just such a
He's make
waste.
some contact and force him to make a play.
In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2. Second
gotta
inning
put
here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0.
Good evening, sir. Ah,
Swing and a
should've
miss.
swung that.
Blew the fastball right
Hey
by
Scott,
him,
I
and the inning
was
is
telling
over.
Sloth earlier today that
Cubs strand a
when you
couple.
guys
He played an inning
hit
and
the
a
new
half.
year,
It's
when you guys hit
1-0.
midnight, I was getting up to go to work. That's like why y'all were celebrating 2017. I was like, yay, work time.
Leading off the inning,
Huh?
C.J. Cron, as they'll look to get something going here and even
Oh,
this
no, I'm
game
good
up.
for now.
C.J. Cron.
How was your first day of 2017? I'm proud to say I haven't said 2016.
Miller's got his target. Here comes the first
Baby
pitch.
moving.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1.
Yeah, I see it a little bit. Right like where your belly button is where it. Good old work. Haven't had an off day all year, guys.
Far in, ball 2.
Get it?
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much
Good
off
joke.
the plate, but now That sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
This is why I don't like Shelby Miller, man. He's got
Looks
3
like
different
they're
types of
pinching him
fastballs and a
bit here. It's
curveball.
3-1. Due next is Josh Reddick as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. Lifted in
I need
the
a
air
pitcher with a little bit
to
more
center.
variety.
Inciarte on the run. 1 out.
I get it.
Oh, you can
How do you like
definitely
Uncharted so
feel
far, Scott?
and tell that it's October out there. There's a little bit of moisture in the air. Here, this ball sounded pretty good off the
Probably
bat,
would've
and you wonder if it would have been a different
gone.
story if it was mid-July out there.
Guys a bit. But yeah, right.
Josh
I
Reddick
agree.
steps in. He'll get his
Ray's
first
like my
shot at it
GM.
here.
He like scouts these players. He's like, yeah, they're all right. Which is not wrong.
A swinging bunt out in front of
I
the
really
plate.
want to keep
Posey
Shelby
is
Miller,
up with it.
but
Throw gets him 2 down.
I'm terrible using the
This
cutter,
is a pretty
man. I
simple
really
play
am. I'm
for a
just so
catcher
bad
right
with
here.
the cutter.
It's a nice pitch, and it looks like
It's
he
a
might
pitch
have
I can't
chopped
really
it
get
right down
used
off
to.
the home plate. You can see the catcher get out of his crouch, take it on one big hop, and then just make the good, strong throw.
Oh, yeah, I
first
do
to
need
get
to
him
do that.
easily.
Ray, you the man. You know you don't really have to give me those
Here's the
cards,
third
right?
baseman, Adrian Beltre.
If you want to keep them for your collection, I'm
taken
okay.
low and away for ball 1.
I mean, even though I would love a Chris Bryant card and a World Series baseball card. But
The windup and the 1-0
I would
pitch.
feel bad if I just got him from
And
you.
a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Yeah, and this really is his 1-2 punch. He's got both the two-seamer and the cutter in his arsenal, so they're fairly similar pitches, except for the fact that one works its way in.
Why'd you
the
break
other
that
one
up
works its
again?
way out. Very effective, especially when you double
Why did you
up
break
and
that
throw
up
one
again?
off the other.
Whoa. People's
And
gonna
he'll
take the
fall
wrong
behind
message.
now to 1-2.
I'm a die-jap? That's racist.
Lifted in the air. To
Oh, they're
straightaway
getting a hold of
center.
that.
Inciarte will get there, and he
Die-hard
puts it
coach
away
fan.
to retire the side.
Bryant's a double.
Reds are down.
Oh,
in
is
order.
he? Oh,
They
well, in
trail
that
this
case.
one 1-0.
I don't know, like, depending on how much it is, Ray, I may just pay you back via
Crossing the
PayPal or
Ohio
something.
from Kentucky into
Because I know you'll have
Cincinnati
to
there as we're
send
set
that
for
across
the
the
top
border,
of the
which is
third
usually
in
more
this one.
expensive. If it's too much money, though,
Ender
don't worry about it.
Inciarte is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this end. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rout.
Now
So
a
Inciarte
fastball to start
got
the
hit by a
third.
pitch
That
in the
misses.
first inning.
It's ball 1.
Oh, you have 2 Bryant cards. Ugh.
And he couldn't lay off there as he offers it a
He
pitch in
swung
the
it there
dirt,
real
and the
quick.
count comes even now at 1-1.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even
Ready
slider.
for the game, like
Roman
Triple H.
gets the sign, ready with the 1-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to
That was
left.
a bad bat.
Myers is in his tracks now, and he puts it away for the first down.
Inciarte's struggling. He hasn't got a hit all series.
Well, that's back-to-back curveballs right there, and he couldn't really square either of them up. And he's retired easily
okay.
on the flyout.
Now at the plate, Neil Walker will swing it from the
Yeah,
left
like I
side
said,
right here.
Now he's hitting
Stroman's now
left-handed,
just
where
going to be
he's a lot
locked
more
in.
comfortable over his career. Tends to make better contact from the left side, so I think he's
Like, everything you hit, no matter what, it's
Hard
going to
hit
be either
throw to
ground ball
second.
or fly
On
out.
the first as the throw takes care of him, and it's a quick 2-up, 2-down start to the third.
He's our man of the game so far.
Stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark, so you need a different approach in this at-bat.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
I hear you, Mom. It's been... Ooh. Maddie, you play with fire.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now, after the home run last time, you can see a
Canuck.
more cautious approach this at-bat. They don't want to get burned again.
The Canuck guy. Not even Canadian. Lie.
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he
That
was
was my
way
pitch.
behind. 2-1.
Messed it up.
just overmatched him.
Messed it up.
It's swung on and hit in the air.
I'm sorry, I
Reddick
told you to hit
has
it
a
to
beat
the
on
left
it.
side of the field. But, you know, that's fine.
And
Just
that's
fly
the
out.
third out.
That's okay.
3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They lead it 1-0. Cesar Hernandez
Somebody's secrets
will
just
come
got
forward to
exposed
begin
in
the
3
inning.
lines of
7,
dialogue.
8, and 9 to start the home third.
Chat
They're
tank,
still searching for
whatever.
a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Into the windup and the pitch.
I think I should
There's a
Terry
first pitch
Francona this
curveball
game.
trying to come back to
Just
the
use my
outside
starter for
corner.
about
Didn't
4
get
innings.
it that time. It's ball 1. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time, but foul.
Oh, there goes your bat. Hopefully this other bat sucks. This guy's got a big batter's
From
eye.
the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now
See,
he's
like,
in
I don't know how
1-2
hard it is for
hole.
you to expect a fastball when he has 3 pitches that are fastballs.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a check swing here, but the
Ooh,
bat
unless you
truly
throw him a
breaks
dirty
the
curve
plane as
like
he's
that.
set down for the first out.
Let's go.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out in show motion, it always looks like the
Yeah, he
bat
went.
breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time.
He's about
Looked
closer
to me
for
like
4
that
innings.
was the right call.
Man, if Belancey could go 4 innings, that'd be great.
Stepping in now, Carlos Perez. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1.
I tell you,
He looked like
he's got
Meese
a
like
good pace.
I'm looking
a
at
good
the
tempo
replay.
to him out there right now.
I think we'll be okay until maybe the 6th inning.
Hit hard back up the middle. Solid base hit for him, his
That is a
first of
knock.
the afternoon.
Now, I wondered if they're going to learn their lesson to not go off first much because at one point during the season we had or they had a batter that got a single and he rounded first and Springer picked him off.
Then you get that fastball
That's a good-
middle in,
good swing.
and you jump all over it.
Sacrifice. I know how to handle this. Got this.
Into the box now, Marcus Stroman. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. But as
Oh, there's one.
gets
Stroman
him
has
to second,
70
so the
speed?
sacrifice does not pay off here.
Is that true, Ray? Is Stroman a fast
you
guy?
want to put this down to the right side, force that first baseman to field it, but that ball is butted just way too hard. So that's a good decision.
I don't know why he didn't
defensively.
tag him,
Go ahead and
but
take
I
the
guess
force at
I'm
second.
glad he didn't. He would have been safe at second. I guarantee you my guy wouldn't have got the tag down.
Odubel Herrera will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
Impossible.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. That's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
He has 70 speed. I didn't know Billy Hamilton was a
Check on
pitcher.
First by Miller. Runners back. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
The fastball here as he'll take a
Not
look
swinging
at
at
ball
first pitch.
1-0.
Now you've got the tying run over at first.
I
Two
wonder
away. He's gonna be
maybe
looking
they're
to
gonna
try
try
and
to
find
send
a
him.
gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
Oh, let me see this kid up. Let me see this. Marcus Stroman. Overall 81. Speed at 66. Okay, so he's actually improved.
High fly ball.
That's a
out
fly
to
ball.
straightaway center.
Inciarte, who we definitely want to give an extension to.
Inciarte is there, and he'll make the
66
catch to
speed,
retire
38
the
fielding,
side.
good arm strength.
Reds leave 1.
Wow.
They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
So he's actually trending upward in my franchise. That's impressive. 70 speed for a pitcher. God.
Buster Posey is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
There you go, guys. Pick him up for your Diamond Dynasty team.
Buster Posey.
Now you can use him as a pitch runner. It's like what the Cubs did with Travis Wood. They would use him as a pinch runner every now and then.
And the first pitch of the inning here
Loves
misses
pitching
down and in
inside.
for a ball. That's 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did
All
not.
right.
Ball 2.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Here's a guy with 8 speed. Are you talking about Posey? No, Posey's got 43 speed. Or are you talking about Travis Wood?
Stroman's ready. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
And that questionable call on the previous pitch, it really
But hey,
changes
Canuck, you gotta have a
the
backup
at-bat,
plan.
because
What if you
he doesn't
are
want to
already
just lay
using
one in
Lorenzo
there
Cain?
on 2-0. Now it's 3-0, and the
Sloth
tide
is
is not
hosting. What do you
working
think,
in his
Sloth?
favor.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the
A lot of
leadoff
walks
man
for
is
Buster
on here to
Posey.
begin stanza number 4.
Well, it seems to me like you've at least got to make him go after something there. I mean, the bat never left his
Posey
shoulders.
goes, yeah.
That's making him
I've been thinking
way
about trading
too easy
Posey,
for a
man.
guy
I mean, I
leading
got him
off the
for 4
end.
more years, but I just don't know if I want to keep him until he's 34.
Gomez stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
All right,
Yeah, he
double
was
play
pretty
ball
unlucky
incoming.
last time because he squared up that fastball nicely. So we're gonna have to see if they still come at it with
See
hard
if we
stuff.
can do something different here.
Line toward right center.
There you go.
Gets down,
Good
and
Lord,
he's got
Gomez.
himself
Finally,
base
you get a hit.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You think he was looking for a fastball there?
Josh
I think he was. That's
25
about
steals with
as
Billy
hard a
Hamilton.
hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Ricky Riley will stand in here with 2 on. And now, following the walk and the single, do you get the sense,
That's
EK,
about
that they're
27,
getting
isn't
to him just a bit?
Well, no.
Maybe
I
a
mean, it's
little.
not
I
that.
wouldn't be too worried just
It's
yet.
Yarte's
He's shown the
26. I'm
ability
going to sign him
bounce
to a
back
5-year
before,
deal.
but it's also
That's what I
looking
wanna
like
do.
he
I
might
like
not
him.
have his very best
Good
stuff.
leadoff guy. Great outfielder. High durability. All right, Riley.
In there, strike 1.
This is where we struggled, man. Runners in scoring position. This is where we've just been absolutely
Pitching
flatlined.
well, but those numbers could be pumped up a little bit.
He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Popped
Swing,
him up.
and he
Of
pops
course
him
he did.
up on the
What else is
infield,
new?
and the infield fly rule
Who's
will
this
be
guy?
in
This is
effect
Ricky
here.
Riley. We got him from the Twins. We traded Henderson
So we
Alvarez.
saw the fastball
to the
there as
for
he got
him.
the pop out,
To-
and that
to
will
the
segue
Twins.
right into our pitch
Okay,
speed
we traded
comparison
Henderson
for these
Alvarez
two
to the
starters.
Twins for
And as
Riley
you can see
because
there,
we needed
both
somebody
guys
at short.
topping out at 96 miles an hour.
He's been all right, you know.
So one away here in the Chicago 4th, and stepping in the right-handed bat of third baseman Brett Lowry.
Dude, don't you know this is always what happens? Get runners in scoring position, the game just tightens its butthole. Metaphorically speaking, of course. That was a good timing too.
High in the air.
Oh, that
and
ball's hit
to
deep.
left
That's
center
gotta be.
field.
That's gotta be.
Looking up is Herrera.
Oh my God, Brett Lowry! Wow. I thought that was just gonna be a gapper.
So a 3-run
That is a
shot to
3-run
left
bomb.
center. His first homer here in the series, and with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now.
Offense
4-0.
is here. Wow, 412 feet. Holy crap.
Well, he saw that breaking ball all the way, and
I didn't think that was
really
going to get out of
measured it
here.
well. You can see this thing starts on his hip and then breaks down.
Santa
towards the middle
Maria.
of the plate. He was on it all the way.
That was a good call there. Oh, Santa Maria.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Taylor Mott.
Mott.
Ah, and he
Stroman not
swung a
looking
bit
like
too
him,
sharply
man.
there on a curveball as it's down around the shoot.
Looking like Edwin Jackson.
Nothing wrong with that. As much as it pains me to say, pitchers have the right to work inside.
So with a 4-0 lead, I'm feeling okay now.
In for a strike, it's
The
1-1.
first 2 games have
This
been
is
just
the
an
thing that's
absolute
so impressive
struggle
about
to
this
get
guy.
runs.
He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll
Can't
run
emphasize that
fastball
enough.
Up the
It's
ladder
just
at
literally been a
92,
struggle.
93.
2-1. So you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
So with it being
That's
tied
not what
1-1,
that
it's a
man
best
right
of 3
there
now.
wants to hear. He'd hate to have
Got
to
2
make
in
a change
Cincinnati,
this early,
and then
but he might
if
have
we
to.
need a game 5, it'll be at Wrigley. But we
2
don't want
balls
that.
and a strike. Here it is. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, he's going to have to
Don't
straighten himself out here pretty quickly, or he's going to be
What's
in
up,
danger
Captain?
of
I'll
coming
just
out
call
of
you
this
Captain.
ballgame.
If that's okay.
And that misses for
Good
ball
set of
4.
keepers. Yeah,
Well,
Stroman's
when you're
been
already in
throwing
deep hole,
inside
the
a
last
lot,
thing you
and
wanna
it hasn't
do
even
is
been
keep
close.
digging. But the walk here is only going to make things worse.
Shelby Miller comes
Mark
to the
Maine.
plate,
They got a
possibly
lefty warming
receiving
up.
the bunt sign in order to stay out of the double play. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as the
Nah,
lefties
man,
begin
I don't
to
bunt.
heat up down
I'm
there.
sorry. I just don't. I'm bad at it.
First pitch on its way.
Hey, you think my
Now a
hitting's terrible, you
fastball
should see me
starts
bunting.
things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0.
That's what he
Normally
does
that
inside of it.
two-seamer has a lot
I need
more
to start
movement to
picking
it.
my pitches,
It's
like
been
when I
pretty
guess
straight
pitches, I
for
need
him
to
in
start
this
looking
one, and
inside more.
He's gotten into trouble because of it.
He's also been throwing them up around the outer corner.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1.
So, Blue Jays. Talk about real life or the ones in this franchise?
Swing and a little tapper.
I'll take that.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, and the only silver lining to this offensively is that you get that guy.
Which one do you
to
mean,
second
Canuck?
base,
You
and
mean the
that
real
was
life
in
Blue
scoring
Jays,
position
or what?
With 2 outs. But I would doubt seriously that that was his intention.
Oh, real life. Oh. That's a
Ender
Ray question.
Inciarte
Ray, what do you think?
will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
I heard the Blue Jays are opening negotiations with Bautista again. Bautista. Jose Bautista.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. 3 runs already home here.
Think Tilo's gonna be traded?
Swung on and chopped to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So the Cubs do get 3 on the 3-run
Big
home
Gronk
run.
and Storms gave it. Hey,
Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 4-0 Chicago.
dude, Brett Lowry, MVP. Surprised he did that. Telling you, law of
Leading
averages
off
though.
the inning,
He's gonna make an
Corey
error.
Myers.
As always.
They'll need him to get something going here.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Swing and he
Nah,
pops
Shelby
him up
Miller could just
over
keep doing
toward
what he's
foul
doing.
Territory.
I'd prefer that.
And taking it out there for the first out.
Well, nothing better than a first pitch
Storms,
pop
let me
up
ask
to
you a
start
question
the inning.
if you're willing to
And you'll
talk.
take
I
that
think I
every
saw
time.
you broadcasting the other day, and you were using an old roster.
At the
Is that
plate,
correct? Was that
Xander
you, or
Bogaerts.
is that somebody else?
He got on top of one and was a ground
that
out
name
victim
sounds really
last
familiar.
time.
I expect a strip team for rebuild, which I'm okay. Let's not forget what you see in Cleveland. Go bust.
In
Yeah,
there,
I mean,
and it's 0-1.
if you're gonna
He's
do it, I'd
thrown
do
a
it now
first pitch strike
to keep
about
pace with the Yankees,
60%
because
of
they're
the
gonna be
batters
good in a
face,
couple
so
years.
that's a pretty good percentage because we're into the middle innings right
When
now.
when that young talent gets called up. I mean,
Back to him, and that's off his leg.
Greg
The
Bird
throw, but he
is
sinks.
pretty
And
decent.
now the stadium's
And so is
attention
Gary
turns back
Sanchez.
to the man on the mound.
I hope he's okay on the mound.
And with that
Blue Jays
play
gotta do
over
something to
now,
keep
time
up.
to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a
He's all
concern.
right.
But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. C.J. Cron is next as he
C.J.
finds himself
Cron.
behind 0-1.
I keep getting him confused with Cole Calhoun for some reason. I really don't know why. Don't ask me why.
Runner at first here,
Or
one
if you
man
do,
out.
I'm not gonna have an answer for you.
Hot shot to third. To Walker for one.
Oh
On
my
the
God!
first,
Nope.
but not in time as he's in there ahead
Good
of the
snag
throw.
though. Good snag. We got the lead runner. That's all that matters.
Josh Reddick.
Yeah, they're like
Josh
the Theo
Reddick
Epstein of the
stands
AL.
in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit.
I was hoping he would have rounded. I was hoping they would have rounded second.
Check
Nah,
this
man.
out on
Cleveland is
Showtime.
going to run away
It's not
with
a
the AL
bad
Central this
first
year.
pitch.
There's literally no
Down,
teams
it's
that's
on
going to
the outside
compare.
part of the plate.
Tigers ain't going to
Hey,
do it.
if you can
Twins
get
ain't
guys
gonna do
to
it.
swing at that,
Nobody
you
is.
can have a lot of success. Just didn't work out here.
Yeah, I didn't think they were going to replace Mike Napoli.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
They
As
did.
This is popped foul behind the plate. It's strike one.
Telling you, man, if it's Cubs Indians next year, maybe a different story.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And just past his outstretched.
Oh, he's going to run the stop sign. Here comes Mott's throw. He is out by a mile.
Out at the plate on a great throw from the outfield.
Defense, guys. Defense.
A golden opportunity to get on the board.
God, I'm
Here
glad
goes
everything's
for
turning
naught.
around in this
Back
game.
with more from Game 3 after this.
I don't know what that runner was thinking.
Neil Walker heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
Second baseman.
Yeah, Edwin is a much better player. I still think Vegas has the Cubs as the favorites,
Stroman steps into the
but I
lineup.
guess if you
Here it
look at
comes.
the
Hey now. I'll
the
tell you, he's
AL,
already hit one
it would
there.
probably
He is
definitely
not
be
afraid to work inside.
Indians.
No, and as
I'm
much
still
as
not
I
sold
hate
on
to
Boston
say it,
either, man.
pitchers have
I'm
just
sorry.
as much right to
I've
the
said it a
inside
thousand
part of
times.
the
I'll say it
plate
again.
as you do.
Chris Sale's not
And
going
now
to be
the
enough
Reds are going to get the
to
bullpen
get
moving
to the
here,
World
and it's a
Series.
lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Another good hitter's count to work with here. They've been
This is
able to
my
sit
opinion,
back and
though. I
just
could be completely
really
wrong,
tee off
but I don't know a lot of teams that just have like one pitcher that gets them to the World Series.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Looks a
Or
little
Stroman's
off when
hurt
you start
or
the
something.
fifth.
He just has no command. Take Cleveland for World Series, yeah. It's hard to bet against that. It's really hard to bet against that.
And a good eye here.
It also
He takes
depends who the
ball
Cubs
four, and it's a base
get for
on
their
balls
fifth
to lead
starter.
off the fifth
Since
inning.
Hamill's now
That's what I
gone.
call an intelligent at-bat.
No more Jason Hamill.
It's good knowledge.
What's
of
up,
the
ya
strike
boo?
zone, and more importantly,
Ya boy?
how
Sorry.
the home plate umpire calls a
Yeah,
strike.
boy, Zach.
He got himself a
What's
leadoff
up, dude?
walk.
Yeah, it's franchise. Fantasy franchise. It's all in the title. Well, not fantasy franchise, but 2017 NLDS, man. How you doing? Did you have a happy New Year?
Here's George Springer. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one.
And that's what he needed
Yeah,
to
no
do
Ortiz.
after the four-pitch walk. Come right back and get ahead.
They
This is
did
the
get
next step.
Matt Holliday, which if he remains healthy, he's going to be good. Not Ortiz good, but he's definitely going to be a power bat. As if they need any more of those.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that's inside.
I'm interested to see what Matt Holliday's numbers are.
See anything
His
mechanically
career
that
numbers
leaps
aren't
out at
Fenway.
you about what might be going wrong?
I just kind of think he's overthinking things out there. You hear catchers talk about telling pitchers to
Matt Holliday is
trust
such
their
an
stuff,
injury
and I
risk.
think right now he's just not trusting his stuff.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Takes this the other way to right. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Oh, that error is going to allow
And they keep rolling here. They're runners at the
a runner to
corners
get to
with
third.
still nobody out. Mark Maine is going to take over.
Oh, I'm
here
sorry,
in
yeah,
inning
Matt
number
Holliday's
five,
a
as
Yankees
it's gonna
fan.
be
You're
up to
right.
their
I'm sorry.
bullpen
I'm
to try
sorry.
and keep them in the game here.
Maine.
Who did they get? Who did the Red Sox get besides Sale? Moreland. Yeah, sorry, Mitch Moreland. I'm sorry.
Buster
Wrong guy.
Posey will be his first test out of the bullpen,
Wrong
and
guy.
it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with
Listen,
two on and
statement
nobody
is the
out
same.
here.
As if the Yankees need another power hitter. Very hitter-friendly ballpark though, for Matt Holiday.
And he'll snap one over.
Not gonna steal.
And he's back standing.
There goes Stroman, by the way. Stroman's out. Didn't even last 5 innings.
Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike
so
to
sad.
begin the at-bat. It's
Mitch
0-1.
signed with Boston.
I don't think I'd be in
Who's your
any
team,
big
Zach? Who
hurry
do you
to
like?
challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Delano DeShields' Twitter. Oh no, Moreland's definitely not
The
Ortiz.
0-1 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the
I don't think
dirt
there's a
as he
batter
takes
that
it
can
for a
replace
ball.
Ortiz.
And against a veteran hitter like this, you got to be in that strike zone early in the count. Because the more pitches he sees, the better he's going to be able to time
Rangers
anything
fan. Okay,
you've
I
got.
should have figured, but I didn't want to assume.
That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2.
Very patient.
What do you
here
think
to
your
start
Rangers
the
are going to do
at-bat.
next year, Zach?
Maybe even a little too patient because now
What's
he's
your
down
outlook
1-2.
for your
Yeah,
Rangers
and I don't think he's
in
going to get
2017?
anything better than that to hit.
Now
I did not mean to
swing
swing
and
at
little pop up here right behind home plate.
What's up, Taze? How you doing, man? Did you have a happy New Year's?
He's running towards second. Hit to short. Throw to first is in
Hey,
time,
that's an
but
RBI
meanwhile,
ground
the
out
runner
for Buster
is in to
Posey.
score.
5-0.
And with 2 strikes, you can bet he's gunning for the strikeout here. So that's a good job at the plate to just focus on putting the ball
Who's
in
your
the
dad's
play.
favorite player?
He does so to drive in the run.
They're out in right
Digging
field,
in to
cost him a
try it
run.
again. Cesar Gomez. He singled his last time up.
And they take another single
Probably
right
win
here,
AL
too,
West
no
again,
doubt.
but that's
Runner in
about
scoring
it.
Position,
Joey
so
Gallo
any ball
made
into
you
the
good,
outfield
yeah.
probably gets him home.
I don't know enough about Joey Gallo, really. When I mean enough, I mean I don't know much about him. But wish you guys
High
luck,
strike
man.
There, 0-1. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get
Dude, I hope
so
you guys
many
get
at-bats against
Napoli
right-handed
will help
pitching.
you out so
now
much.
you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
All right, that's a strike. Huh?
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Some would say he's
Third
showing
time's the
good
charm,
patience
yes.
here, waiting for his pitch.
Good optimism.
But as a number 5 hitter, I think you need to make something happen.
On the ground to the right side. Hernandez loves it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
It's a very Mark Trumbo,
Well,
one-tool
at the very
player.
least, he does
thing
move
is
that
he's
runner
gonna
up
do
to
it.
third base. But with 2 away now, I don't think that's exactly
You know
what he was hoping
who needs to be
accomplish.
signed,
I think
who
he
actually
wanted to
deserves
drive
money?
him in.
Chris Carter. I think he's still a
Ricky
free
Riley
agent, isn't he?
will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances.
I would sign Chris Carter. If you were a GM, would you sign Chris
From
Carter?
the stretch, here's the pitch. That's a fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Trumbo's a very bad defense.
5 runs, 6 hits.
My favorite
No
team,
errors
Zach,
so
are
far
the
for
Cubs.
Cubbies.
Legit Cubs, not a bandwagon. Not a bandwagon Cubs fan.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Played on the backhand.
But hey, we got an extra
Around
run.
the first
5-0.
gets him and the side
I'll
is
take that.
retired. Only 1 in the
I've been a
inning
Cubs
for the
fan
Cubs.
since '98.
Last half of the 5th coming up.
But I've
The
really
Cubbies are
started-
in front 5-0.
Like, I mean, I was 8, so obviously I couldn't keep track of stats like I do now. But I've been watching
Cesar
them since
Hernandez
'98.
will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so
Yankees.
many times in the postseason, we
Great
see
card.
starting pitching really come to the forefront. And this guy's been every bit as good as advertised
Wasn't that
so far.
wasn't that gonna happen earlier? I thought
Swing
Brett
and a
Gardner
liner.
was in a
Ball
rumor.
foul.
He was rumored to be traded. Is that the same deal or is that something different? Elbow.
Softly hit ball here, foul off to the left side, and it's strike 2 now. Ready with the 0-2. And he'll try and take him with one of the
Messed
dirt,
that
but
pitch
he'll
up.
hold back here. It's 1-2.
You got to be careful with that inside location on 0-2. The last thing you want to do is hit him.
Oh, a fastball swung on
97.
and for the
Miller
second
runs
time
a game today.
He's gone on strikes.
And I'll tell you what, he's throwing with a lot of confidence.
Prospects and one
he's
roster.
also taking some chances with location. But
Can you link it, Ray?
He's bulletproof
or are you
out
on
there,
mobile?
So far, he has been.
Carlos Perez will dig in. He singled his first time around.
Dude, I don't want to give
First
this
pitch of the at-bat. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Upton, Pilar, Gardner. Yeah. Dude, put Brett Gardner on base in front of Donaldson and Tulowitzki.
Line to the right side.
That's a pretty good leadoff guy you would have. Especially a lefty. Brett Gardner, I think, is a left-handed hitter, isn't he?
Well,
Or
they've
is he
been
a
a
switch?
little unlucky so far because they're putting the ball in play. And they've hit a few of those balls really hard, but they're just not falling for them right now.
Trade rumors? Okay.
We'll
I'll
get
pull
the
that
call
up.
to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2
Thank
out
you, Ray.
and the base is empty.
Speaking of Greg Bird, Chris Bryant's one of your favorite players, but I don't say a lot of people because people call me a hype beast or a bandwagon. I've never heard the term hype beast, I'm not gonna lie. You won't be called that here, man.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball
Rizzo's
one.
been my favorite player for a
maybe the
couple
most
of years.
impressive thing about his performance so far.
I really love
he's doing it
Rizzo's
all in a
backstory
hitter's
and what he does
ballpark.
off the field.
But it's hard to come in here and pitch like this, but he's done a heck of a job.
Good two-seamer.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Yeah, he's getting some good.
Chris Bryant's a
run on
really
that
talented
two-seamer.
player, man.
It's moving better
He really
than it was
is.
even a few innings ago.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
It's like, I don't like,
Here he comes on a ball and
there's a
2
couple of
strikes.
players that a lot of people like that I just can't stand. I don't like Bryce Harper. I don't like Manny Machado.
See another one.
Fantastic players, man. Like, really good players. But, your boy Zach, thank you, man. Thank you for the phone. But, I just don't like their attitude, man. I hate both of their attitudes.
Ready on 1-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired.
Courtesy
1,
call.
2, 3
We'll take
go
it.
the Reds. They can't chip into that 5-0
Well, Shelby Miller
deficit.
is pitching very strong through 5 innings. I'm very proud of him.
Dan Otero will get the call here as he'll start the 6th
But,
inning on the mound.
Number 63.
Don't get me wrong, like Machado is going to be. I mean, he's already a fantastic player, but I can't stand his attitude. He's like a couple fights of being Ventura
Brett
level.
Laurie will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run
Shopping
home run was
Frazier, yeah.
certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame. to
Yeah,
this
I think the
point.
White Sox are going to get rid of all their pieces. I heard Abreu. They're dangling Jose Abreu out there also. The Twins might finish ahead of the White Sox this year.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
All right, what's the dirt on Otero here? Doesn't walk a lot of people. Gives up a lot of hits. Not a lot of strikeouts, allegedly. So he might be wild.
And the pitch. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. And just
It's
fire
a big
that thing
game,
in
man. We
there.
got to win this one.
And now a
What's up,
right-hander's
Notorious
begun to
MLB?
loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen.
Who do you think would
Here's
want
the
Abreu?
1-1. And he takes a called strike 2.
Who do you think needs
Nothing
Abreu
fancy.
the most?
3 fastballs so far in
Or
this at-bat.
Frazier? Who do
He
you
can
think
go
needs a
just
third
about anywhere
baseman?
from here.
I don't know. Who needs a third baseman? I can see the Athletics possibly
Just
forking
a
over
bit
money
low.
for
Tough
Bray
call.
or
It's 2-2.
Frazier. Probably won't happen, but I'm just saying. See it. Good score so far. Yeah, fantastic score.
Swung
Ah, I
and
got
lifted
him
in
that
the
one.
air to left center. Myers.
That's
is
all right,
underneath
Lori.
this
You've done a
one,
lot today.
And he's
Very
got it
proud.
for the first out.
The Pirates? Oh, God, I hope not.
Left fielder, Taylor Mott.
Same with Abreu. What is Abreu?
Digging in for
What
his
position
second
is
at
Brady
bat,
plays? He left
Taylor
field?
Mott. He drew a walk his first time up.
I think he's left field, isn't he? Or just outfield?
Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
Scored 5 times the amount of runs in this game that I have all series.
And this winds up inside.
Fantastic
for a ball.
to see.
2-0 now.
I need to keep this lineup just the way it is. Ah.
2-1 after the foul ball there.
I think there's a lot of teams that are looking for a third baseman.
No errors so far for the Cubbies.
Gotta think it'd be a team that'd be wanting to compete, though. Or that you know is gonna have a chance to
the
compete.
count at 2-2.
Jays could use Abreu. Hey, Abreu would be a nice substitution for Encarnacion, don't you think?
Causes him to back away as that
Lot of
just about
power.
got him.
Clearly no intent with 2 strikes.
I don't
but
think Abreu strikes out
gotta
as
make
much
sure
either.
that pitch doesn't get away from you.
Double check me on that if you want, but
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now
Dang
a
it,
swing
man.
and a ball popped high in the air over
I
toward
was late
foul
on that.
ground. Crone is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
it's all right.
How about him?
Shelby Miller comes to the plate now.
Miller's
likely
gonna
due to
pitch
the
for a
large
little while
cushion he
longer.
has to work with on the scoreboard.
Yeah, he's got that big lead and a chance to get deeper into this ball.
We're just gonna have someone
But he needs
stretching
to
into
make
us
sure he
and
stays
just in
focused,
case.
because sometimes that competitive edge can dwindle on you a little bit when you think you're just cruising.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit. When you're facing the opposing pitcher, you know he's not going to do much damage. But you've got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
I want to see who the Cubs are going to get as their
Foul
fifth
to
starter.
home plate.
Because chances are they're going to use Mike Montgomery.
2 out, nobody on.
Cubs will have 2 lefties and 3 righties. Pretty good balance.
Very weakly on the ground.
Oh, that's fair ball.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Top of the order due up in the home half.
Who
of
is
the
one
sixth.
player you
The
wish
Cubs
you
lead
had
this
on
one
Chicago or
5-0.
wish they kept?
Odubel Herrera will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order.
Zach, I got an answer
hasn't
for you,
found
and it's a
whole
very
lot of
unorthodox
success so
answer.
far.
Tony Campana. I wish they would have kept Tony Campana.
So apparently the table setters have not been getting their
He would
chores
be
done.
scoring a lot of runs if he was in this lineup that the Cubs have now. I honestly loved Tony Campana. He had a shite batting average, but he was the closest thing to
Fastball off
speed
the
that they've
plate
had for
away.
a
It's
while.
ball 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
I don't even know where
I think
he is
ideally
now,
you'd
or if
like
he's
to
still
see
even
him miss
playing.
a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys
nasty.
out to be successful.
Swing
But like,
and miss, 1-1.
And if he's had any
Go back and watch
postseason
some of his
jitters,
highlights when he was
hasn't
on the
shown 'em to
Cubs.
me.
He was a very
Now,
smart
he's
base
been
runner.
outstanding so far.
I don't think he played good defense. Like, Campana
would.
would be someone that you would use for a pitch runner situation. That's why I liked Campana.
Miller
He
gets
was
the sign.
always stealing.
Here's the 2-1. All even now, 2-2.
Off the top of my head, that's who I wish they would have kept.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up.
That is gonna go foul.
Well, chalk
Spin on that
another one
ball.
up for that pitcher. He's used to breaking bats.
But as for
Maybe
recently,
a little stare down after doing
I would
something
go
like
with,
that every once in a while.
I mean, I know why they did it, and I
He's
understand,
ready with
but I
the
wish they
2-2
would have
pitch.
re-signed Fowler.
Hit out towards
Because
second. Gloved by
Dexter
Walker.
Fowler was that leadoff
Throw to
guy.
first
He was
is
that
in
solid
time for the
leadoff
first
guy
out.
that set up for Zobrist, that set up for Bryant, that set up for Rizzo.
Corey Myers.
And he was part of the team, you know?
Corey
But
Myers.
They didn't pay him his money. I know why they did it. I just hate to see
so far.
Fowler's on the Cardinals.
See if you can
I
make
hate
an
that so
adjustment
much.
and keep that top hand strong this time.
Oh my God, it's Tyke. Tyke, what's up, man? I thought you fell off the face of the planet.
Here it is.
Happy late New Year to you. How you been doing?
Shallow right. Springer on the run. He gets there.
Blowout alert, yeah. Bravo, man.
Boy, these guys
We
got
picked
in
it
the
up.
league back in the very first
We haven't been
inning, and
picking it up
he hasn't looked back
first
since.
two games.
He's had
This game
everything
we
go
got
his way so far, and this inning's turning out to be no exception.
Xander Bogaerts.
Tyke, you remember
steps
Tony
in,
Campana?
working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
I'm not going to throw a two-seamer there.
Hit hard to short. Riley takes it in. Throw in time.
Boy,
and the
Shelby
side is
Miller
retired.
cooking, man.
Reds are down in order. Need to get it going soon. It's
He is
5-0.
cooking. 6 solid innings. Am I into any other sports? Long time ago I was into NASCAR. I'm not anymore. But
Back here at Great
not
American
entirely.
Ballpark
Not
in
as deep as I am in
Cincinnati.
baseball.
On to the
no.
7th now in Game 3.
Like, I'll
but
watch
before it gets
football,
underway, we take
but
a
I
look
couldn't
at our
tell
game
you-
summary through the first
I can't
6.
give you like cool player stats or predictions like I could with baseball.
Ender Inciarte.
And basketball I
is
can't
set to
watch,
get us
but I will
started
watch
for the late
highlights and
innings
stuff.
of this one.
Number 11. Ender.
I think Canuck was trying to get me into hockey. It was either him or Giants.
Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. This man out for his 2nd inning
Maybe it
of
was you,
work.
Ray. I can't
Did a
remember.
nice job getting them 1, 2, 3 last time around.
Oh yeah. But that was a long
against
time
the
ago, like
7, 8, 9 guys.
2005
Things
maybe.
may
I was
be
into
a little more
NASCAR.
difficult here now that he has to face the top 3.
I'm not in it anymore. It's just
Now
too.
a fastball off the plate away. Ball
It's
and a
just not the
strike.
same. It's just not the same. All the drivers are so whiny now. Yeah,
1 and 2 now as that one's fouled off.
Yeah. NASCAR drivers in a nutshell. If you consider it, I don't think you consider it a sport.
Slapped
There
hard
you
the
go,
opposite
Inciarte.
way.
Good
And
Lord.
that's in there, a base hit, so they get the lead
Oh,
off
you're
man
gonna
on
stand
to
first.
open up the 7th inning.
But I've been slowly diving back into wrestling a little bit. I don't think enough for me to get that WWE.
Hit this ball a little too hard.
What's
because they
that
can get
called?
back into the infield quickly.
Maddie, help me out
That's
here.
gonna hold them to just a
WWE,
single.
that paper or that
Neil
24/7
Walker
channel.
will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far.
I've been watching some of the highlights from it. So I can only name 5 racers though.
And a sinker
Counts
dips
1-0.
too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Dude, there was a time,
A look
I kid
here
you
at
not,
the hits per side here
but
in
there
the
was a
late
time
going.
where I could, WWE Network. But there was a time where I could name every race car driver from 0 to 99 in order. I could tell you their name, their sponsor, and which car they drove, like Chevy, Ford, Dodge, Pontiac. There was a time I could do
Ready
that.
with
I
the
was
1-0 pitch.
really proud of
And
myself
that's
that I
in
could do
there for
that.
strike 1-1.
So, but I can't do that anymore. There's just too many switching around. Back then, it was like a driver would just stay with their team for more than a year.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Walker lays off there.
I need to
It's
try to
2 balls and
steal
a strike.
just to see if we can get Inciarte up and going. I probably won't get into wrestling though until
Runners on the move for second. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center.
need to go back.
Herrera's there.
but
Looks it into his glove. And
I kind of
there's
like
one
wrestling
gone.
a lot better when it was a little more controversial.
The right fielder, number 4. George.
But doesn't mean I don't agree with what they're doing now.
George Springer will stand in again. But first, we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game.
But yeah,
There you
Zach,
go, a solo home run that
Daytona's
had
still
him
fun to
off and
watch.
running
Talladega's
early
okay to
on.
watch. I like the short tracks, Martinsville, Bristol, and Sonoma. I always loved the Sears Point. But
He's set. Here it comes. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Pereira is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Rock and Stone Cold days, yeah. Now, I do like how they're treating the divas now, though. I like that. They're not overly sexualizing them like they did in the past.
Stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one.
I don't know. I bet if I sat down and watched a Monday Night Raw or a SmackDown, knowing a little bit about it.
You got to remember, the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out.
Oh, Zach, yes. Jeff Hardy was great. I loved watching Jeff Hardy.
A 1-0 delivery. Drilled.
Maybe not in his recent years, but back then when he was with Matt Hardy,
One left for the Cubs.
he was, yeah, I loved watching him. He seemed like he lost every match he was in, but boy, it was so much fun to watch him wrestle. So fun to watch him.
C.J. Cron steps in.
Like the Preparation H AutoZone 1000. What?
Well, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
Miller's ready. Here's the first pitch. Watches a fastball
Miller,
right there for strike 1.
Him and Brett Lowry must have had their Wheaties today. Yeah, I forgot he had the drug issue. But yeah, I mean, it's good to hear that he's getting clean, or that he stayed clean.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first.
I'm assuming Jeff Hardy's in his late 30s now. Maybe mid-30s? I don't know. How old is Jeff Hardy? Let me look that up real quick.
Josh Reddick will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance.
Not what I want. Wow. Yeah, Jeff Hardy's 39 years old. He's an old guy. Brett Lowry had his maple syrup. Well, I hope he has it again. He needs to have it for the rest of the playoffs.
In foul ground, 2 down.
Because now it's making it a little more harder for me if I want to replace him.
Well, only 3 strikeouts for him in the ball game, but you got that slow stuff, keeping guys off bounds.
Oh, for those who don't know, this is Hall of Fame pitching, by the way. Not
Adrian Beltre
easy
will
stuff.
stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3.
It was on dynamic, but after you go past Hall of Fame or whatever the highest difficulty is, it resets it back to rookie, which is dumb. But watch SmackDown if you get to Okay, yeah. See, like, I've been so out of whack with it, I couldn't even tell you how many championships.
Here's the first pitch to him.
I heard they got the cruiserweight division back, which is cool.
Well, really
it's always fun to watch them.
In the game here by throwing first pitch strikes to about 70% of the batters he's faced. That's kept him in the ball game and kept his team in the ball game.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second.
There you go.
And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds.
Yeah, I put it on Hall of Fame because after you pass it resets it to rookie if you have it on dynamic. So my hitting is, I think, all-star, so it's not great.
Take over to start inning
Wow,
number 8.
Look at that ERA. Now they're
Cesar Gomez gets another crack right here.
I gotta say, that guy that acts like a gentleman, like a British gentleman, he cracks me up. Like I say, dear sir, I challenge you to a duel.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1.
Oh yeah, hitting is still on dynamic, yeah. I have a hard enough time, man. I struggle with hitting. I really do. I'm trying to get better for 17, but...
Now here's the pitch. That'll be a souvenir. And the
sucks that you can't move the PCI in this hitting setting. Yeah, is that his name? Jack Gallagher? Sir, I challenge you to a duel. Like smacks him with a glove. That's pretty funny.
One off the inside corner for ball 2.
What's the story? Okay, for anyone that watches wrestling, fill me in on what the heck
Not an easy pitch to lay off there,
James
Ellsworth
Ellsworth
He's got it for 3 and 1. One thing that man right
Like,
there
where
will
did he
not
come from?
tolerate,
Why is he a
leadoff
thing?
walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again.
Giants, thank you for the host, man. How you doing? How was your broadcast? Also,
3
happy
balls
late New
and a
Year.
strike. Here's the pitch.
Or happy New Year, I should say.
No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone and the count comes
How you doing,
full at 3
Divergent?
and 2.
James Ellsworth is terrible. Yeah, no, that's what I was saying. Like, every time I've seen highlights, I just get cringy. I was like, oh, man. Why is he a thing?
And a good take there on
That was a great at-bat by
It's
Caesar.
ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Yeah, even though he walks him here,
He earned
it's
that
not
walk.
really a terrible pitch. I don't think it's a strike.
He's
but
big 'cause he doesn't
definitely
have a
pitch
chin.
You get a lot of guys to wave at. Sometimes it's okay to keep trying to get guys.
Shout out
chase
to
on
not
3
having
and
a
2.
chin. It's your claim to fame.
Into the box, Ricky Riley. He'll take a look
can't
at
do
the
that.
strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes
Don't
those
have a
mid
chin.
to low 90s guys
Like,
look
man, I'm
easy.
popular.
But
Why?
I'll tell you what.
'Cause you
if
won
he mixes
championships?
his pitches
Nah, I
well,
don't have
it
a
can
chin.
still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
0-1, here it comes. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
That's funny to me. Also, what's happened to Vince McMahon? Is he still a thing? Is he still around?
A shot down the first base.
Oh, that's a fair ball.
He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base
You're gonna have to
hit.
stay at first.
Throw into third. And now
Ah, if I
they
would
have
throw to
runners at the
third, I
corners
would've
to
thrown to
start
second.
off the inning.
He was a
When you're
squash to
holding a
Robbins.
guy on first, balls that are hit that hard will get on you in a real hurry. You
Oh,
can see
I did
him
not know that.
dive to try to knock this one down, but that was a tall order there as it gets by him into right field.
Dude, Vince is like gonna die, right? Like, he's gonna die soon. He's really old. I hope not, but I'm just saying, he's really old. The Hollyweed in LA, yeah. I want to know who did that. I want to know how they did that. I want to know how they got away with it.
Throw over to the bag. Just keeping him close.
Simple throw over there.
Oh, come on, Larry. You want to hit another home run? It'd be a good time to do it.
Another look to first. Keeping particularly close tabs on him.
Definitely.
Yeah,
has
now
the
that Linda McMahon is part of Trump's cabinet, which is funny as heck to me.
Another throw over.
Why are you throwing
Being
over, man? I'm not gonna
Especially
steal.
careful here.
He's in his 70s? Man, I thought he was in his 80s. Wow, okay, well.
Here's the third baseman, Brett Lowry.
Not as bad as
he'll
I
take
thought.
a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
When you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is keep falling behind guys.
I take a stab at his daughter. I would just stab his daughter. Nah, man, Stephanie McMahon's just not attractive anymore. She really isn't.
1-0 pitch on the way. And
She's
a
going the
sinker
way
goes
of Vicky
too low
Guerrero.
there. Into the dirt, in fact.
He's really going to have to make a pitch here. This
But
is
once
a
he
tough
dies,
spot
WWE
already,
will
and
be great again.
he's making it worse by falling behind.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Runner
Oh, that
goes
was my
for
pitch.
second. That'll find its way out of play. It's still going to have a good hitters count. 2-1 now.
He's in his 70s, and I hope he does. Paul will run the show better. I mean, he took NXT for the Are you talking about Paul Heyman?
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Drilled
Oh, wow.
back up the
That's
middle.
back up to the
And
legs.
through
That is
into
another
center field.
RBI
A
for
base
Brett
hit.
Lowry,
Not
man.
one in the
MVP
score
of the
column
game.
is a runner from
It's either
third
going to be
across
him or
the
Shelby
plate.
Miller.
It's a 6-0 ball game.
Hey,
Offense
when
is
you've got a
awake,
guy
guys.
going for a shutout, you may as well get him some more help. I doubt he'll need it, but
6
they're
to
able to
nothing.
add on for him here.
Taylor Mott will go back now.
Oh, Triple H. Yeah, okay. Okay. My bad. I forgot his name was Paul.
He got way underneath the ball.
See, that's how I touch
It'll be
wrestling.
interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
That's honestly how I
And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1.
You gotta go. All right, Zach, thanks for hanging out, man. Thanks for the follow. We hope to see you again. Have a great night.
First and second here with nobody out.
We're looking to tack on.
Off the
That's
plate
a
and
good
in.
sinker.
It's a ball and a strike.
That's a pitch you really have to learn to take against a guy like this.
He is on fire.
Even if you make contact,
I don't know if
my
personal player of the game would be Brett Lowry or Shelby Miller, man.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up
That was
maybe
another
and
sinker.
protect the
Nope,
plate.
that was fastball. All right, well, we're just pitching inside then.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot.
Dude, I don't know what I would do with Motter, man. He seems like he's staling out, but
And a changeup.
Changeup.
Missed for the first down.
good pitch. Haven't seen a changeup all game.
you can pretty much follow the thought process here on swing.
It was good, man.
Getting
I expected
ready
another
for the
fastball.
fastball 1 and 2, but they give him something off speed, and he was way too early on that swing.
Motter's
In now, Shelby Miller. Here's a liner.
oh my
Caught
God,
it first
what
by
a
Cone.
snag.
And that will become out number 2.
Wow,
Boy, and
play.
how they get out of
Good
this
play.
one with only one out on this play is a mystery. This probably
I guess
should've been
Miller
much
can't
more
do it
than
all.
That, but they
That was a
can't
great
wind up
play.
making the play.
This Reds defense, man, pretty sharp. Pretty sharp. So
Here's
now we
Ender Inciarte.
cycle
As
back.
the
to
first
the
pitch
lineup.
misses to him. It's ball 1.
I wish my guys could do that. I wish my guys could make amazing,
2 down, runners at
spectacular
first and
plays like
second.
that. Who's that they got first?
Drilled on the
Ah,
ground.
that's not what I wanted.
Bogarts has it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired.
It's all right.
2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago.
Got another one, man.
Not too many
Tacking
more
on.
shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Cubs are on top.
You're up 6-0. Shelby Miller going back out for the 8th inning.
Leading off the
Only
inning.
55
Cesar
pitches.
Hernandez. And they'll
Going
need him
into
to
the
get
8th
something
inning, I'd
going
say
here.
he's been very
So far
efficient.
in this one,
That
they're
is
still
C.J. Cron
getting
at first
shut out.
base,
So
by the way.
this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base because they've been held in check all game.
Now, barring if
that
something
one out
goes
of play
wrong,
for
this is
strike
the best
one.
I've ever done with Miller. You know, I need pitch variety, and he's got 3 types of fastballs.
Another one fouled
But he's
off,
been
and
fooling these
quickly
Reds
behind
hitters,
0-2.
man. He's done very well.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job.
I don't
just to
know
make
if-
contact.
Game 4. Won't do Game 4 tonight. But, don't know if I'm going to start
For
Tropiano,
Walker now at second.
or if I'm
He's
going to
got it,
start
and Walker's
Norris.
throw is right there for route number 1.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right
Because
along.
Norris has done
Shut
very
out and
well,
tack.
but he's a
Get
lefty.
look at his
And with
line
his
so
right,
far. Through 7 and a third innings now, they've just not been able
with
to
all
mount
these
any
talented
type of
right-handed
offense
hitters
against them at
that they
all.
have on this team, it would be really rough for a rookie to do that.
Carlos Perez.
But at the same
steps in,
time,
working on a
Tropiano
1-for-2 game so
lost his
far.
last 6 starts this season. So I just don't know what his momentum is going into this series.
And that's in there for strike 1. Yet again, another
Because whoever I
first pitch
don't
strike.
use,
And
it's
a big
probably going to be
reason
Doug
why he's
Fister.
having
If
the
there's a Game
success he
5,
is.
it'll be him.
You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more
Yeah, I
options
had a great
going
time
forward.
streaming today. Yeah, how was your broadcast? Were you playing Road to the Show, or were you playing Down the
This
Dynasty?
catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He's feeling it now. I mean, this is turning into a clinic out there.
Miller into the windup. 0-2 pitch on its way. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen.
And
zeros in the run and earned run
I didn't think
columns.
we were going to get to Strowman. I really didn't.
Eddie Rosario will get the call to pinch hit here.
But not only did we get to him, but we limited him
the
to
bases
4
empty.
innings.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Now, he might
But I
have
don't know if
been
you
on
do
the
this.
on-deck circle
For
just
those that are
saying,
new, I know they didn't know this.
I get 1 at-bat.
But during
against
the
this
regular
guy.
season,
Thanks a lot.
Bases
the
are
Reds
empty here with 2
actually
men out.
won the series against me.
Hit sharply on the ground.
Oh, he dove over it.
And that's through for a
But
hit.
the Reds won 10 out of 18 games, so their record was 10-8 against me.
And now finally, that base hit breaks a string of 11 straight.
The
that he
only
retired.
team, I went back and looked at it all, the only team in the NL Central that had a winning record. against
Odubel
me.
Herrera will stand in for the 4th time now.
Welcome
Still
back,
looking
Matty.
for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Very
Out in
aggressive.
front of it, strike 1.
Yeah, it does mean nothing. But man, I could see why they did very well though.
The 0-1 delivery. A little quick on that swing.
This is
and
a
it
very
finds
good
himself
lineup. They got
behind
very
0-2.
good defense.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side.
That's a K.
1 left for Cincinnati.
8 solid
They
innings.
Won't make a dent in a 6-0
Shelby
deficit.
Biller going for the complete game.
Zach McAllister.
It's just like I said in the
Come on
tweet,
now
man,
mop-up role
or the
as he'll
Facebook
just try and
post,
keep
who
this
has the
deficit
momentum
from growing any larger.
going into Game 3.
Striding into the box, Neil Walker. He flew out in his last at bat.
Second baseman, Neil Walker.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
So many decisions about this team in the offseason.
Chop foul at the plate.
Gonna need
strike
another
1.
power bat, or we need a power bat. Possibly another
1-1
third
count. Here's
baseman.
the pitch. Sliced hard on the ground.
Need some
Hernandez
bullpen help.
right there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Possibly, well, no, we won't need a 5th starter.
George Springer drives into the box now. Launched
We've got a
one
lot of
over the
very good
wall.
prospects that are
Opening
coming up in
frame.
the next 2 years.
This is skied out.
Got to
to
figure out
deep
what we're
center
going to do.
field.
Man, Springer got a hold of one. That ball hit deep to left. That ball is gone.
See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
That is 2 home runs in the game for George Springer.
So it's a solo shot to dead
Wow,
center.
where did
His
he come
second
from?
of the game as this lead swells to 7-0.
Welcome back, Giants. Hit a dinger. You got all that one.
Well, no doubt that's a mistaken location right there. At the plate, his eyes were probably
Now, see, that's what I
not
expect
watching that one
when the
coming.
AI makes a mistake. Straight away center field.
Buster
There you go,
Posey
second home run. He had
strides in,
another.
rounded out his last
He had his
time
first
through.
home run in the first inning off Marcus Stroman. Hit it to left field. That is a compelling.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
Well, hopefully we won't
On that
collapse.
last home
I think
run,
this game is going to
410
belong to
feet.
us.
And he looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
7-0. Now I'm even more worried about what game 4 is going to be like.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
3 home runs. 2 of those home runs by George Springer, the man that just hit one, and 1 by Brett Lowry. And that was a 3-run homer, I believe. So we found our home run swing.
Cesar Gomez is on deck.
Big Bug got an upgrade. I saw that.
Empty, 1 man out.
I don't know what that means. Like, I mean, I don't know what that means, but I don't know if they added anything
Ball 4. And
or
down
what,
to first,
but
Tough take there on 3-1.
when I
if this pitch missed the inside
redo
corner, it
the
did
channel
not miss
this
by
year,
much. But he's going to reach base anyway.
I'm gonna have everything set up and organized. It's gonna be great.
Cesar Gomez steps in with 1
Could have a baby
in, 1
cam.
out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can.
It's like whenever we get stressed, just have a baby cam.
Starts with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If
Boy,
he
I
gets
was
it, he hammers it.
really late on that one.
He's about 3 feet too late.
A 1 pitch on its way. And a changeup here, but that's
See, here's another
really
unknown
good for a ball.
about our team
Got to be
going into
careful
the
here with
offseason.
the run in already.
We
You
have
don't wanna
a
let one
first
get
base
away from you and
prospect,
lose the
Jose
possibility of a
Melendez.
double play.
Got a lot of power, switch hitter. He'll be 20 years old. Probably ready to play in the majors. But at the same time, I really like Cesar Gomez.
In by the second
I may sign him to a 1-year deal or something. May give him a qualifying offer.
Yeah, that's not a bad pitch right there. The
Get
ball's
some power
down
from
in the
left side of the
zone.
plate.
He does a really nice job of hitting the barrel through the hitting zone and squaring it
Baby
up.
cam.
He just can't elevate that pitch enough to get it over the infielder's head.
Stepping in now, Ricky Riley, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball.
I wonder how many pitches the Reds pitchers have thrown in this game. Feels like a lot.
In the air, out to right.
That is
Moving
not gonna do
into it,
anything.
Reddick. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
All right, Shelby Miller coming back out.
Cubs
See if he can get
tack on
the
another
complete game
courtesy of
shutout.
this solo home run.
As we are up
Last
big in
chance coming
game
up here
3.
for the Reds. It's the
7-0.
Cubs 7 and the Reds nothing. Corey Myers will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth, as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far. So, quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94
Go to the bottom of
for
the 9.
strike 1.
Good guys ahead. Wrong Chicago team, but still. I wonder how much air this is going to take out of the Reds for game 4.
I tell you, he's been living on that corner all afternoon.
You can tell.
You take a
guys at the
split at
plate, they're
Wrigley,
starting to
you
get
come back home,
frustrated.
and you immediately
He just
lose
hasn't
7
made many mistakes at
to
all.
whatever.
And when he has, they've been out of the zone.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called
That's a
anyway,
strike.
and that's out number 1.
Man,
These guys
Shelby Miller.
put up very little resistance.
I'm going to have to ask you to put that
Way
fire
towards a
out.
5-hit shutout.
Xander Bogaerts will step in, a ground out victim his last time.
Didn't think Shelby had this in him. Yeah, you and me both. I did not think he was going to be this good.
First delivery to him on the way. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
This pitch count looks really good. He's only at 71 pitches, man.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball lifted.
That is
high
gonna
to
go
foul
foul.
down the
Yep.
right field line. And foul.
I think we got Shelby Miller for another 2 years.
Here's the 0-2. Now a little
We've got
pop-up
Miller
off
for
toward
2
the
more
third
years. We got
baseline.
Doug Fister for
And
another
this is
year.
gonna wind up a foul
Andrew
ball.
Haney for another year. I think it's another year. And we got Tropiano for 5
Wind up
more
and the
years.
0-2 pitch. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Springer. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
This has been a thoroughly dominating performance out there. Kept these guys guessing all game long, and he's just 1 out away now from picking up a well-deserved complete game shutout.
C.J. Cron will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth.
Yeah,
That's the guy from Little Boy from Up.
Here before he finishes off the shutout.
It sounds familiar. What is it? I really can't. What was it in Five Nights at Freddy's?
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball
okay, the one with the 3 balloons or something. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, not exactly what I was thinking. Should, but I didn't.
In there, 1-1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's
all right, Miller, let's wrap this up, man.
Has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Hard liner towards
right to Ricky Riley. That is game. Cubs win game 3 in dominating fashion. Complete game shutout for Shelby Miller. Brett Lowry with big game himself defensively and offensively. George Springer with 2 homers. Oh man, player of the game is tough. I'll see what the game gives. I bet they're gonna give it to Miller. But personally, my player of the game probably will be Shelby Miller. Complete game shutout, man. On the road. That was a good win. 2-1. Yeah, we up 2-1.
Time for one final check of the line score.
9 innings. There's your
there in this
pitching time on there. 9 innings, 5 hits, no runs, no walks, 5 strikeouts. Marcus Stroman not doing very well. That is a W. That is a W.
You can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home
they agree with me.
player of
Shelby
the game
Miller,
honors
player
in
of the
this
game.
one.
Well deserved.
Yeah, definitely no debate as
See
far
what
as
Brett
I'm
Lowry
concerned.
did in that
he
game.
was really in complete control the whole way
I think
through.
he had 4 RBIs.
Only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a
nice
complete
curve.
game shutout.
His curveball was sharp. Fastball was solid. Location was good.
So that just about does it.
No W flag. Yeah, we're not at home, sadly. Can't play the song.
You've been watching MLB The Show.
Let me see what Lowry did. He went 3 for 4 with a homer and 4 RBIs. Springer 3 for 5.
Cubs win this one 7-0.
Pretty good, man. I'm happy with that result. Let's see here.
No runs, 5 hits, no errors.
Wait, that's all of his pitches. See the cut fastball mostly down and away. 4 seamer everywhere, 2 seamer down and in. So the curveball low. We did very well. We did very, very well. They had the best hits off a 2 seamer, and they couldn't hit nothing off a fastball. So there you go. There you go, guys. I need to, Ray. I'm gonna get one for the house probably. When we move in, I want to get one of those flags. Got Kurt Suzuki, Feliz. So let's. Now I'm not sure if I'm going to use Tropiano. We got Alex Reyes. They're going to have Alex Reyes for the. Thanks, Hunter. They're going to be bitching Alex Reyes for game 4. What? Oh. Hold on a second, guys. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Vanessa says good night, everyone. She's going off to bed. All right, so looking ahead, Game 4, they got Alex Reyes. Look at that K9. Oh man, that's going to be a challenge. So we may counter him with Tropiano, possibly. I really don't know. Because if I pitch Daniel Norris, if I use Daniel Norris, then I guarantee you they're going to put Jose Bautista in the lineup. Always a threat. So, I don't know. I want to think about that off stream. Figure out who I'm going to use. It's just hard to say, man, because it's going to be big. Whoever we don't use, we're either going to use Haney or Doug Fister for the last game. So, let's see if any of the standings have changed. Or standings. Like I said earlier, Mets swept the Diamondbacks. Diamondbacks are gone. I didn't expect them to go very far with an 81 and 83 record. True story. See, there's the proof right there. They won their division with an 81 and 83 record. Not very good. Oakland, Detroit tied 1-1. Yankees looking to close out the Angels. I guarantee you it's probably going to be the Yankees that win it for the AL. They've got too much of a starting rotation. But we've been surprised before. So guys, that does it for me tonight. I'm sorry I'm just doing one game at a time, but it's just how it's working out for right now. Maybe we'll try to sneak in another game soon. We will probably do game 4 tomorrow, maybe. If I don't do it tomorrow, definitely do it Tuesday. Keep it on Twitter, Facebook, whichever. If you choose to follow me on either one of the social media sites, you can. If not, that's fine. So, I want to call it a night. I hope everyone has a fantastic night. Hope you enjoyed the game. Thanks for stopping by. And much love.